no doubt that the current financial status of our country has not hit any place harder than Detroit, Michigan. For the mass majority of American citizens, our president is to blame. But in the city that's been hit the hardest, Detroit, people still see him as a beacon of hope. Please listen to a few words people had to say about the absolute joy they have in seeing President Barack Obama in office.
Barack Obama means everything, not only to me, but to my family and to this community. It was a great sense of joy and pride with his election. But let me begin by saying I was one of the ones that was a little reluctant in the beginning. I thought that my vote needed to count. I didn't know that he could win, right? I needed to be convinced.
What he represents to me is the strength, the empowering ability to make change and discovering that you can do anything in this great country of ours.
I get to the polls and there was this long line, almost a half a block long. And I get out and and it's not even daybreak yet. And I get out and I'm just really excited about that, and I start handing out coffee and cocoa.
The night that he won, or it was officially announced, I was living in an apartment. And I remember an elderly lady that was on a cane coming out of her apartment shouting, "Praise God." I never thought I'd see it.
I remember where I was, exactly what I was doing when he was voted in as president. I was laying in my bed in my apartment and I was watching the news, and when they announced that he had won, I threw my hands up and started crying and just started thanking Jesus, you know.
This old lady gets dropped off, and we wanted her to go to the front of the line, but she wanted to get out at the back and walk the length of the line. I tell you, the pride and just all of us together just clapping and just seeing her. She wanted to walk every step, and she had a walking cane, and then there was this lady that was in a wheelchair. All of us wanted to share in that moment. It was just such a momentous time that we get to experience in our lifetime.
It's memorable. And I don't know that I'll ever see anything like that again, but it's unforgettable.
It was a remarkable experience for me. I never thought I'd live to see a black president, you know, so I'm still excited. I support him and I'll vote for him again.
I have hope. It was like a stream of history, and for once that ribbon of history of time came in our direction and I could grasp it and just run to the future. That's what Obama did. Yeah, that's what he did.
With just a few days of radio promotion, we were able to do an 80% sellout at the Renaissance Center Theater in downtown Detroit. Our success in ticket sales can no doubt be attributed to our stellar cast. Audiences were moved, some to tears, some just to utter joy, but all in remembrance. President Obama's election brought us all.
Every part of the movie was just very poignant. What moved me the most was how dedicated and how moved he was to help campaign and get Obama elected. I would definitely recommend every person to go see the Obama Effect, particularly black males.
I enjoyed the film very much. I thought it was stimulating. It gave me a chance to really say and think that I never said before. That it's good. It feels good to be an American.
This movie was absolutely awesome. If you get an opportunity, you definitely want to go and check this out. It's funny. It's classical. It's very inspiring. It made you go back to that moment, and it makes you want to have that moment again. So go out and vote, and definitely go out and take a look at this movie.
It was a wonderful movie. I would recommend that to everybody because we need to remember where we came together and where we are going, and that one just hits the point.
I absolutely loved the movie. It was a dramatization about historical significance. It was absolutely unbelievable.